Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Podcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Fallout, New Vegas, and Fallout 3, because I've got the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. Got to get the information from, what's his name here, after completing the school quest. So we're going to come back here, get the information, find out where Boulder City is. Get the EXP. Alright, Manny is not out here during the day.
How you doing? Welcome back. Can I get you?
Let's see what he's got for
Sure
sale.
thing. Have a look.
Definitely gonna snag 5.56 rounds. Nope, no dock. Oh wait, one dock bag. Let's just sell some stuff I don't need. Howdy, Fleet King. Welcome. I'm doing all right. Just gonna offload some stuff and go find Manny so I can get the next location, get a little extra experience for this quest. I should probably read that book too. I have enough pre-war money I can make it to DC. Alright. Boone. Let's find out where Manny is hiding. Let's see him talk to him.
What is it? He was...
Alright, that's definitely not it. We're just going to open every door until I find this man. To be fair, it's probably safer in-game than it is now. Yeah. Nope, not him. I'll come back and talk to that guy when I have a higher speech so I can mug him. Andy, Cliff. I could have sworn Manny had one of these rooms. Oh, that door doesn't work. I may also just have to wait around a little bit. Aha, there he is.
You have any luck with the ghouls?
Ghouls taken care of.
Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the... Hope...
There we go. Now I'm idolized in Novak. we're gonna head on up to Boulder City. I'll fast travel to the gas station first, because that's quicker. Then make my way over to Boulder City. Might be worthwhile at some point to make. And before I forget, I've got a big book of Nikola Tesla to read. Just slightly better with energy weapons now. Want to gain at least another level, maybe 2, and then I'm gonna head to Big Empty and do that, and then probably try and find my way over to DC and go beat the main story there. Oh, and I'll probably get the Lucky 38 first. So that way I can leave Boone and Edie there. And it's a red scorpion. That red scorpion's been annihilated. Another one bites dust. Really should invest more into energy weapons at some point. Yep. I forgot I gave him the Tesla cannon. Boone is far superior with the Tesla cannon than he should be. Spider venom from him. Red scorpion bits from him. Should probably follow the road because that would be safer, but that wouldn't be as fun. Also, I'm fairly certain this is the outskirts of Boulder City. Well, there's at least a bunch of skeletons here. And Bighorn Saloon.
A customer. Not many people come into Boulder City these days. What can I get you?
Yeah, he doesn't got anything I want. I'll keep the pulse grenades because I'm planning to go deal with robots potentially. Keep those for a little bit. Just gonna offload the books I don't really need. I only really need the barter one and the talking to people one. Speech. That's the word I'm looking for. I forgot you can spin the mouse wheel to change that.
Thanks.
Alright.
Morning.
What is my speech at 30. Yeah, this is the right way. Make my way into Boulder City and at least start the quest if I can.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
How to make friends and not commit genocide, a starter guide. A starter guide to communications. Yeah, I think I need both those books.
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, all right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
Alright. And that starts that quest. I need to get some better speech before I can do that quest. So, we're gonna go do a little hunting like I tried many episodes ago. Morningstar Cave. This should be a little easier now. Alright. Younglings are dealt with. This is where I become Darth Vader. Now let's go deal with the big ones. I missed that shot horribly. Didn't miss that one, though. And Boone, I think, has charged ahead. No, he charged ahead and got one. No, didn't see his attack coming, apparently. Going to be real sneaky. Shot his ass off.
Oh my.
And injured that one.
Oh.
Got him. Oh, hi, you're still alive after that. There we go. That was a tough son of a bitch. Now then, I think there's just the Den Mother left. Or I may have killed her and ran off. Yeah, I got her, but I couldn't deal with these hellhounds. They were only lesser hellhounds, but they still kicked my ass pretty well. Alright, 5.56, assault rifle, bottle caps. Yes, yes, yes. Snag the ammo. Damn. I thought he might have had something useful. But apparently not. How close am I to 15? Oh, I am 15. Alright. Almost level 16. Oh. Apparently Boone dealt with the dead mother quite effectively. Alright, so my little hunting excursion is done here. They really weren't worth a whole lot of experience. Rat. So I just learned the new Silent Hill game got banned and unbanned in Australia over the course of a week. Why am I not surprised? It's Australia. Not quite as bad as Great Britain or England, but, you know, not exactly a country known for letting its people just enjoy things, we'll say. You know what? I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna go for Quarry Junction. Let's go fight a Deathclaw. See if we have some fun fighting Deathclaws. Might get me a little bit more experience, and then I can boost my speech. I think I need like 45 speech to convince everyone. I still love them. I would move if I could, and if I could get over my fear of big-ass snakes and spiders. Yeah, Australia's the land of everything can kill you. Have fun. Like, I'm fairly certain, you know, kangaroos are one of the least dangerous animals over there, and that's not saying much. I have eaten kangaroo during my one trip there. Yeah, Hello, Miss Foxy. Welcome back. So, I don't know if I've ever had kangaroo before. It sounds like something I may have tried at one point. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can hit that Deathclaw. Yes, I can. And I nearly one-shotted it. Oop. Yeah, Boone Needy got my back. See if I can snipe this guy. Come on. Oh, Boone got my kill. Yes, I got a Gauss rifle. From one of these skeletons that I murdered at one point in the Mojave. Damn it, I caught his gun, not him. Yeah, one of them was packing something big. Alright. Still got the caution thing. Yep, there we go. I'm hidden again. Excellent. Yeah, there's probably a couple more skeletons nearby. That one had a light machine gun. That's what they were probably shooting me with. Edie is off hunting. And wrecking people. I'm a little dehydrated. Got me a Tesla cannon. Another one.
Fine by me.
Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to quickly repair the one I gave Boone because he's been making great use of it.
Fine by me.
Even though it is a little scary having him shoot that just over my head. And he can't carry much more. No,
Fine
Boone
by
can
me.
carry a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna keep the marksman carbine on me. There we go. Alright, let's hunt some more death claws. So I've got the Gauss rifle. Stand a chance at killing them. Not if I miss like that. Oh. Fairly certain
by
I
me.
just caught Boone and got the... Yep, I think I destroyed the Tesla gun. The Tesla cannon he was carrying because I shot it off his back. Damn it. Howdy Scythe, welcome to the stream. Howdy the numbers. Welcome, welcome all. I'm currently attempting to hunt Deathclaws. Managed to sneak attack that one. And I killed him. Yeah, Boone got in my way and I blew up the Tesla cannon.
All mine.
Oh, there it is. We'll pick that back up. And give him
Fine
the
by me.
gun again. Just repaired that too. Did that Deathclaw have a spear? Yes, it did. I have the I've got the additional creatures mod, which adds a ton of extra stuff, including spear wielding Deathclaws. Yeah, more monsters mod. It was a fishing spear. That's got a high DPS. And Deathclaw meat. We're going to sneak back a little ways and engage that group of 3 Deathclaws. Get a little bit of extra range so I hopefully don't die. Deathclaws, Spearclaws, Kazaclaws, and Xenomorphs. Yes. Nope, they saw me. No, probably the skeleton. And I caught his gun. I got the skeleton's gun, not the skeleton. Nope, missed that time. I'ma die here. leg shot. I think Boone just saved my ass. I was hoping to cripple its leg so it couldn't chase us down. There we go. Got his attention.
That's the last of the ammo.
Damn it. Luckily, Boone's got guns that can do stuff. Deep inside you is a skeleton wanting to be free. Yes, and it's skelepathically talking to these other skeletons because they keep getting the drop on me.
Spot. I've got you.
Damn, I missed that shot too. But apparently Boone didn't. Thought there was a second skeleton here. Ha. Yeah, somewhere there's a plasma weapon that I knocked out of that skeleton's hands. Alright. Skelepathy. No, skelepathically. Not skelepathy. Sort of like telepathically, just with skeletons communicating. And another Deathclaw. Damn it. Got him that time!
Take him out. Right with you.
And we got another spear coming in.
Can't push through.
Almost to level 16 off of these guys. I have no idea what is going on down there. But apparently there is a hot dog mascot fighting skeletons, and they were fighting some kind of Deathclaw. Either that or I have a texture error on the screen. They escaped from Saints Row, or both. Yep, it's a walking texture error. I think I have killed the walking texture error. I'm not going to blame Bethesda on this one with the It Just Works, because that's probably a mod's doing. Ooh, I almost one-shot at that Deathclaw. Damn. Just missed him. That got him. Ah, just a little more and I'll have it. See if you can equip the texture error. That's what I'm going for. Got two of them, apparently. Got that skeleton. Apparently it's the assault carbine, or it's the skeleton that is the issue. Alright. Just gonna up my speech bit. And shrunk back probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But I'm gonna go with tag. I would bring my speech up to 60. Not really useful in the energy weapons. Get explosives up high enough. Although, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna go repair. So yeah, apparently my skeletons are now a walking texture error.
All mine. Right with you.
And we're getting ambushed by the Legion again.
That's the last of the ammo.
Hey, asshole. Go away.
Reprisal.
Shoot me! Not them! I'm your target. There we go. Oh god! Yep, that's where I die. Look out, the Legion is sneaking up on you. Yep. The Legion and some Deathclaws. I don't know what that one Deathclaw was. Now I need to go re-level again. And yes, death number 16. Thank you for the reminder. I turned level 16 and died. For my 16th death. Yes, that was totally a skill issue. I did not see the Legion assassins coming. Alright. We're going to snipe this Deathclaw over here. Or just miss completely. There we go. Now let's go deal with the skeletons over this way. Deal with them. And then slowly make my way along, dealing with Deathclaws and whatever else tries to come after me. And then I can gain that level again and head back to Boulder City. Got that skeleton. Alright, so Boone's Spotter perk doesn't seem to work against the skeletons 100% of the time.
Guess we made it. Eat this.
Shot his gun again. I do a really good job at shooting their guns, but not them. Damn it! I just shot the gun out of his hand twice. Alright.
Keep looking.
Okay, Boone, I need you to come back here. Oh, sweet. A Gauss rifle. I can repair mine and probably get it up to... Nope. That is completely damaged. Probably not going to do a whole lot. I need Boone to get over here so I can repair the Tesla cannon.
Company. Right with you. Get down.
That was excessive overkill, Boone.
Guess we made it.
Alright.
Fine by me.
Snag Bag that. Okay, so this one is completely undamaged.
Fine by me.
We're going to give him both and just let him do as he pleases with them. Re-equip this. And just... Nope. Wrong one.
Fine by me.
Give him the brush gun as well. Oh yeah. And don't need the assault rifle either. Alright. Now then, we're back to here. Let's see if we can pop some death claws. I think that's a cat, that one had Night Stalker looking tail to it. So, I think there's a Night Stalker variant of the Death Claw now. Yep, I got a sneak attack on that one too. Night Stalker Claw, yeah.
Empty.
And Boone put it down with a 12.7 millimeter submachine gun. Don't think I hit that one.
All mine. I've got you back. All right. Let's go.
And we've got a bot in the chat. Wonderful. Once I've dealt with these death claws, okay. Bot has been terminated already. Thank you for the permaban.
Fine by me.
I'm not over encumbered. Okay, there we go. Scythe is very quick on the kill when it comes to bots. Alright, let's deal with... see if this is actually a Night Stalker Claw. Yeah, that looks like a Night Stalker skin on the Death Claw.
All mine. I've got you back. That's the last of the ammo.
There we go. Got the Lord Death perk. As I blow his head off. We're gonna drop a quick save here. Another spear chucker one there. kind of waiting for the Legion assassins to pop up. And we got another Deathclaw here. That got the drop on us. No, Edie died. Damn it. Alright. I will come back for all of that stuff in a minute. Hot Topic Claw. Yeah, that about sums that one up. The goth version. Drink some water, decrease my hydration level.
Can't run from me.
Ah, crap.
Feel my limbs.
Alright. We've got a couple of Deathclaws here. And look, our walking texture error is back.
All mine. Right with you.
I believe I have a crippled limb, which is my issue. Yep, there's the Legion again. Damn it. I also think there's a Deathclaw attacking. I crippled his head, but didn't kill him.
Eat this.
Who knows? This fight is, yeah, a Looney Tunes dust cloud. Yep. And that's number 17. Yeah, that was a Looney Tunes dust cloud. Let's try and put a little bit of distance between us and where those particularly more deadly Deathclaws come in. Let's try and deal with the skeletons here. Yes, the number goes up. Let's try and clear the skeletons out here. Then go deal with the Deathclaws. Not get distracted. Aha. Well, we're gonna have to deal with Deathclaw first. 2 of them. Great.
That's the last of the ammo.
3. Yeah. We're going to use some slasher. And rebound. And hope I can blow his head off. If you're quick, you can spawn the Legion and bring them into the Death Claws. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and kill the Death Claws. Got him. And here comes another one. I missed. Invats with a 95% chance to hit. I missed. Got him. I don't think he got Boone. Boone's good. Edie's good. All the Death Claws are down, I think. Oh boy. Alright, we're dropping a save here. And I think I missed that one. We're gonna try and get a little closer. Alright. Good job, Boone. Now you can mope about your dead wife another day. You are so brutal to Boone. Oh, hi. Well, that one can tank a Gauss rifle round to the face. But he can't tank two. Oh, this one had a stealth boy and a fishing spear. It's not my fault. He's almost as edgy as Shadow the Hedgehog. Yes, he is. Alright, we'll grab speech. Quickly slide down here, grab tag, and just bring my speech up to 60. There we go. And since I am hidden here, I have gotten the speech to what I want. We're just going to fast travel back to Boulder City and negotiate with the Great Khans instead of continuing to fight Death Claws. Oh look, I got another walking texture error up there.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm a ghost.
Fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now? Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
Alright.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah.
Alright. And I am doing things this way intentionally because I want to try and befriend the Great Khans so that they aid me at the battle with the Legion.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
There we go. I got accepted by both the NCR and the Great Khans.
Hey. Thanks for the rescue.
Do they have any unique dialogue?
Dead for sure.
Nope. Alright. That takes care of Boulder City. Now I just gotta get into Vegas. And the Legion hasn't apparently caught up to me yet. Let's start making our way to Vegas. Oh. Deactivate. And snipe. So much easier when they can't defend themselves. Yep.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Watch out!
Okay, so we're under attack by something. Skeletons. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the marksman carbine to deal with them. Alright, the NCR has your back as long as you have, as long as you pay your radio taxes. Yes. Oh, look, this one's coming at me with a lead pipe. And it's dead. That one has a tri-pattern las. Or tri-beam laser rifle. Sorry. This isn't 40K. But he dies like a guardsman. What the? I think one of them has a fat man. Or, oh no, that was probably the vehicle exploding. Never mind. Skill issue. Look, it's not a skill issue if they outgun me. Oh, wait, that's Boone. Whoops! Did not mean to do that to Boone. Apparently I can't sneak through the hedges like they can. Scrub. Get good.
Made it.
We're just going to snag the useful stuff off of these guys. Alright, I think we survived. So now we can loot the bodies and see if one of them actually had a fat man. Are you sure? No, not 100% sure. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the Legion to show back up. Hello, money. Radio, more money. Anything of interest? No. We'll snag the dock bag, though. Whoops. thought there was a safe here somewhere. Nope, just a door to the Mojave. Alright. I'm just waiting for the Legion to spawn again. Now I just need to slowly make my way over to Vegas, get into Lucky 38, and go from there. And then I'll probably leave Boone and Edie at the penthouse. There they are. There we go. He's dead. But, they got me good.
Again. Reprisal.
Come on, Boone. Hit the broadside of a barn for me. I don't got many shots for this. Missed that one. Got him. Alright. 50 cal for the win. Take that and purified water. I don't know why the Legion gets so angry. It's not like I mass murdered them or anything. I just happened to slip a lit stick of dynamite into Volpe's pocket. Not my fault he didn't know what was going on around him. Is this a melee weapon or throw? Melee. Okay. I will be selling those. Back to the Gauss rifle. At this point, I think your might of committed mass murder on the hordes that are trying to kill you. At this point, I think your might of you might have committed mass murder on the hordes that tried to kill you. Yeah, I did sort of do that, and I am totally committed to doing that. I fully intend to use a spear on Caesar's face. Mainly because there's an achievement to cripple his head with a spear. Yeah, no. It's been a long day. I fully understand. First off, how can it be a war crime if Shadow Demon never declared war? Who said I never declared war? They just happened to not know I declared war. That's all. I mean, it's not my fault my enemies don't know how to telepathically read my mind. And besides, it's never a war crime the first time. Nope, I'm not going to attempt that engagement. Damn it. Okay, they got him. Hopefully the NCR can hold out. Think I got him? No, I didn't get any experience. Snag dog tags. And the useful ammo. Once I get my repair up a little higher, I'll be able to use their armor to repair mine. Alright. Now I just gotta find my way into the Vegas Strip. Knowing me, I'm probably heading the wrong way. Let's see where they're at. Got one! And number 2. Alright. So I'm just gonna follow the wall along until I find my way in. I also need to find the gun runners building.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
There we go. Here's Camp McCarran. And apparently I hit a slow down for some reason. Oh. I'm hungry. Therefore, I lost strength. And at some point, I will go into the sewers. I don't want Camp McCarran just yet. Do you think that is nearby the Gunrunner's arsenal, though? Yeah, I need to go this way, I think. I will eventually navigate myself where I need to be. Got the sharecropper's farm. Can I steal their corn? Doesn't look like it. At least I know the sharecropper's farm is near the clinic. I can also probably hit that up and check out the implants. With the cybernetic mod, I don't think I can install all of them, but I can get 1 or 2 added. Here's gun runners. Alright.
Fine by
Real
me.
quick. I'm just going to snag all of this stuff. I will give him back his clothes in a minute. He can keep the leather armor. And I'm going to do the same with Edie. And we're going to do some work on this reloading bench before I offload stuff and hopefully buy a bunch of 50 cal rounds. Break those down. Break down 308. 44. And 357. 20 gauge. Alright, that's all of that I can break down.
Welcome, sir.
Let's see here. That's what I like to see. And take that 5.56 rounds. I think I already have the suppressor on my anti-material rifle. Don't need that. Yeah, I've already got the suppressor. Don't need the assault rifle, those. We're gonna offload a bunch of stuff that I don't need. I'm gonna keep the matter modulator, leave Boone with that, and the riot shotgun. That my other Tesla cannon. Huh. That's odd. Alright, let's see what else I can offload. I might be able to consume enough stuff to reduce my int to 1, and then get the fun conversation with the dock lady. Don't need 44, the 357, the 32, 308. Alright. Sadly, they only have the suppressor for the anti-material rifle. Looks like. The Infiltrator is a legend. I think that's actually a legendary version of the Marksman Carbine with suppressor, scope, and mag. Marksman Carbide does 107. That's only 100. Yeah, I forget what that is actually. Salvaged power armor, don't need. Damn, nothing good. Alright. going to offload a bunch of stuff that I don't need to be carrying. Don't need that. Don't need those. I will keep those on hand. Don't need flamer fuel. Probably use up that healing powder. Those have no weight, so I'm just going to keep a hold of them. Yeah, I got the Tesla cannon back. ED can't carry that. Alright.
Not my strong suit. Yeah, fine by me.
Boon. We're going to give you pilot lights. Tesla cannon. Alright. There we go. I've dropped enough weight. I can move again.
Hey,
Let's see. I think it's around this way. Let's see if we can find... Yeah, there's the entrance to the strip. I forget where the clinic is then. Thought it was around here somewhere. That's the Freeside gate. This is Crimson Caravan. One of these buildings over here. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can do this. I've got intelligence of 10. So let's start this off with some vodka, bringing me to 9. That'll bring me down to 6. Three. That may be 1. Let's see if I did it. Yes, I did it.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes. No. Implants, not plants. They're little machines I can put inside you to make you faster, quicker, or smarter. I recommend the smarter implant. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Alright.
Which surgery option are you considering?
Apparently, the smarter one. Reducing your
brain functions are off the charts.
Oh, it recognized that I have stuff to reduce my going. Damn it.
Which surgery The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants. Very... I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate. Very well.
Oh well, I can't sucker her into giving me a discount on the one implant. Is player drunk equals true? No, yeah, actually, that's probably what they have in there. I'll at least buy the dock bag off of her. And sell some of this other stuff that I was holding on to just for that.
Hey.
Alright, let's see if the med clinic has anything of interest that I can loot.
There are so many refugees to care for.
And nope. Oh well. Couldn't sucker her into giving me what I wanted. Alright, let's head to the strip now. Did all of that just to get told no by the game. They knew my gimmick. Stop in at Mick and Ralph's and talk to the actually important one.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Have a look.
There we go. Excellent. We're gonna offload some stuff. That I definitely don't need to be carrying around. Wow, it is pouring out. I can hear that over the sound of the game. Yeah. My skill isn't high enough to turn that into good food. Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you. Why? Do you work for one of the casinos? In that case, yes I do. Follow me.
And now we gain access to his special stash. It's not even cloudy here. Yeah, no, I just overheard a ton of rain. Either that or someone is spraying with the fire hydrant at the buildings. My area, it could be either. We're just gonna max out repair as soon as possible. Do I get jury rig yet? That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, weapon handler. That would allow me to shoot the anti-material rifle without penalty. Where is jury rig? Rigging. Oh, I need repair 90. Okay. I've got to dump a lot more points into that. Actually, I'm about to go on my own, so I'm going to take the strong back perk for the ability to carry extra stuff.
Like I always say, a polite society is an armed society.
And let's see what he's now carrying. See if anything jumps out. Okay, he's apparently got 2 of the infiltrators. And the Little Devil, which is a 12.7 millimeter pistol. I may have to pick up Little Devil at some point. Alright. And snag all of that.
Fine by me.
I'll leave Boone with the Tesla cannon. I'm going to convert as much to microfusion cells as I can. And I can't make anything. Alright. See if I can offload some more of these supplies. I want to keep all of that. Keep that stuff for now. Ant bits I don't need. Sell the dog meat. More ant bits. And eggs. Don't need those. Don't need that. Or that. Keep those. Definitely don't need those. Dump that.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Thanks.
Alright. Now then, I can make my way through Freeside. Try to ignore as much as possible.
Aha! I'm hit!
And just use the Ripper on that guy. Dumb thug. Actually. I wonder, can I equip bandana with the helmet on? No. We will be keeping the helmet. And so I might not use my brand a lot, but it is still important. My int is still down low, my perception is still down. But hey, my strength is high. I just need to get my strength and endurance up to 7 before I hit DC.
We've got stuff we're not...
Alright. I will deal with this stuff in Freeside later. I'm just gonna make my way to the Lucky 38. And I'm thirsty.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
That's nice, don't care.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
Yep, just gonna have the override code handy.
Exterminate.
Luckily, they didn't have rockets to shoot him.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas. Sorry, Rambler. I know you're fixing to serve up some vengeance, but I'm gonna have to point you to the Lucky 38 first. Mr. House, the head honcho of New Vegas, is itching to make your acquaintance. He'll help you serve that cold dish of yours extra chili. Yeah, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Alright. Let's head up to the Lucky 38. Yep, and the vodka's worn off. And the pheromones. Yep. Hold on.
Fine by me.
Just return a few things to Boone.
Well, howdy, partner. I see you brought some friends. So, come back soon.
Alright. Slow walk my way in. And across the casino hall. forgot about all of those strength buffs I have.
Where to, partner?
Up to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Well, hello,
Alright.
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well. Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88.
I think I can sell the snow globes to her. I just gotta remember which one it is.
Civil robotic security on the market. This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to.
I'll figure that out later. Right now, I'm just going to talk to Mr. House so I can have access to the penthouse suite. And leave Boone and Edie there. Probably offload some of the lead in my pocket. And head over to the Big Empty.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
City devoted to vice and sin.
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
Should have raised my barter. Oh well.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Alright, I do believe I can access the suite now.
Congratulations, partner. The boss is in. You can bring your friends too. Be like a. And.
Alright. Head to the casino floor. Actually. Right now, it just dismisses them all. If I talk to them, I think I can tell them to go to the lounge.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Alright. I will ignore that for now.
Fine by me.
We're just gonna give Boone some lead. Yeah, all of it. I can break down other ammo I find to make more.
What is it?
Alright.
If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
And then... Okay, companion protocol. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Now then. We're gonna skip out on that for a minute. Go to my favorite one. Drop a quick save just in case. Excellent. That dealt with him. Got him. Okay. We're gonna take all of that. And fix up my Gauss rifle. There we go. That solves those issues. Now on to the Big Empty and the Old World Blues quests. I think there's a campfire around here you can cook at. Aha. Just atomic cocktails. Alright. Yeah, I need to also raise my survival skill, but luckily I'll be able to raise a whole bunch of my skills by doing the Old World Blues quests. And I intend to find everything on this map. W to wait, not E to cancel. There we go. On to Old World Blues, my favorite quest.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
All right. I've had some surgery performed on me. And then left outside. That back on. Dump the plasma rifle as well. I'm gonna save my anti-material rifle rounds. But I now have Heartless, Brainless, and Spineless. Going to quickly convert all of those. Into the think tank.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now, great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
That.
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to. The skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Alright.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
I can't wait to kill them.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly
Hey, I was a monster before you fuckers got involved.
The skinvelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to... Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes.
I'm gonna hit him with a baseball bat.
And leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
My head can no longer be crippled. And I get 25% resistance to chems and an extra plus one of my damage threshold. 5%, but yeah, it's probably only one for me.
Wherever you
Dr. O alive. I like him. I think I have to kill them all to complete the quest. Either that or Mobius. And I like Mobius.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Alright.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Yep. All healing chems function 25% higher, and robots are 50% less likely to score a critical hit against me.
Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
And because of that, my torso can no longer be crippled, and my strength and DT threshold's been increased by 1. Cool.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next.
It's not like
We
you're
want
using
you
them.
to stop him, somehow, with science. That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that.
Alright.
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us? Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
Alright.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us. Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies. The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
Talking Chinese stealth suit.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly. Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Alright.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility. The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system, but the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
Alright.
Oh. Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
See ya, Fleet King.
I am
Have a good night.
Because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module. It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I've thoroughly removed all Robco termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Alright.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving forward or backward. They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Yes. Maybe.
I need to get the upgrade first.
Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Alright.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do. Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus, some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Alright.
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the sink balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs. I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick this thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid ship chokes on them.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Alright. And I think this is a good place to call it a night. So, I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. And if you did, I will be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing a little bit of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Or you can follow the links below. The YouTube link will take you to my YouTube channel, which is an archive of all my older stuff. And the Twitter link will take you to my Twitter, where I occasionally shitpost. Otherwise, looks like... Let's see here. Raycall Sounds is currently doing a subathon, so we're going to go give him a raid. I hope you all enjoy.
Shit, what I missed? You're here with